Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the JustKenshi channel. So, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a tier list on all the clans in Project Mugetsu. If you guys are new to the channel, please like the video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Trying to 20k subs, so please don't go. And also join up my Discord server in the description of today's video. So yeah, clans are very important in Project Mugetsu. Probably the most important thing in the game, because if you don't have a good clan, you're going to get no-diff by someone who has a better clan than you. So yeah, let's jump into it. So it's going to be B tier, A tier, and S tier. B tier is like the decent ones, and A tier is the good ones, and then S tier is just the best, and then the one at the top, which we'll get into later. Now, let's jump into it. So first of all, before I've started the video, there's one thing that I'll say. Mythical clans will not be included in this video, merely because the mythical clans are okay. They're not as good as War Powers and the Transcendent clans, but if you have a mythical clan for your respected race, then it's good for that race. For example, how they have Yamamoto and they have like Tsukushima them, just get the clan in mythical that is for your race, because it will probably work well with your race. But I wouldn't recommend you get one of them. I recommend you get either a War Power or Transcendent. Now let's jump into it. So B tier. B tier, we have the Aizen clan and the Ginjo clan. Now, the reason I have them here is merely for the fact that Ginjo is not that very good. Ginjo only gives you one ability. Well, it gives you two abilities, but the one ability that it gives you is the Cross's Castle. Now, Cross's Castle does a decent amount of damage because it pierces your defense. It bypasses heroes and stuff, so it's pretty good. It does a decent amount of damage. And then there's also the Substitute Shinigami. Basically, Substitute Shinigami, all it does basically is give you a damage buff. But it's down here merely because Fullbringers are underdeveloped. They're not that good, merely because at this current moment they only have two abilities, and they just have less than every other race. So the only reason I put it down here is because it's not that well developed as yet. Now, the other one that we have here is Aizen. Now, don't get me wrong, Aizen's pretty strong. How the 90 does hella damage, and also the fact that you get passive regen out of combat. Keyword, out of combat. You don't get regeneration in combat, but it gives a decent amount of stats. If you get Aizen clan, you could run at that. This is okay. Now, onto A tier. Now, for A tier, we have 1. Uryu, Urahara, Zaraki, and we also have Kurosaki. Now, let's jump into Kurosaki. Now, Kurosaki is good. It gives you adaptability, it gives you Mugetsu, it gives you a lot of skills. But the thing with Kurosaki that I have it under like Zaraki and stuff is the fact that Kurosaki doesn't give you like much buffs. I mean, it gives you buffs and moves, but compared to like the other ones, Kurosaki is not as useful as them. And the reason for that is, for example, Zaraki. Zaraki gives you the Kenpachi mode, and the Kenpachi mode is really good, merely because the Kenpachi mode gives you a damage buff for a long period of time. Now, this damage buff gives you high damage and gives you a lot of Ryatsu. The clan all around is just better for PvP. Now, I'm going to do it. Kurosaki's for PvE, in my personal opinion, and then Zaraki's for PvP, if you want to do that, for Shinigamis, of course. Now, onto the other one. The other one that we have here is Urahara. Now, Urahara is over them, even though Urahara gives you less than them, for the reason that Urahara is the best for grinding for Soul Reapers. Now, this is how it goes. The best for grinding is Urahara clan, and then the best for PvP is the Zaraki clan, and the best for PvE is Kurosaki. Now, Urahara is the best because if you're grinding something like game modes to get like Hogekus and stuff like that, basically the Urahara clan is good because it gives you lower prices on stuff, and it also gives you Gigai. Gigai is a really good move because it's like free damage negation. Like, yeah, it's pretty good. Now, onto the other one that we have here is the Uryu clan. Now, the Uryu clan is up here because Uryu is just broken. First of all, you get your Antithesis, which basically, if you're one shot, you use Antithesis and you will go back to max HP. Brain dead. Then you have high speed regeneration with the Quincy, like self-medic thing. Like, it's really strong. The Uryu clan is really strong. Plus, you got infinite Ryatsu. You will never run out of Ryatsu with the Ishida clan because his clan is just a brain dead. Like, it's literally just perfect for Quincy's. But even though Quincy's is getting nerfed soon, I still think that the Ishida clan is still up there for the best of them. Now, let's go on to the S tier. Now, the S tier, we have Ichimonji. Well, not Ichimonji. We have Ichibei, and then we have the Yuha clan. Now, the reason we have these two here is mainly because Ichimonji, well, oh my god, the Ichibei clan is really good because it buffs Ichimonji. Now, I wouldn't recommend you get the Ichibei clan, mainly because Ichibei is only good if you actually has like the Ichimonji ability, merely because it just works well with that ability. Now, it's very interesting to see that it made a clan specifically only for one ability for Shinigamis, but it's a good clan all around. It gives you good buffs, and it gives you a lot of debuffs and a lot of stuns, so it's very annoying to fight against, especially if you combine it with Ichimonji. It's going to be permanent debuffs and stuns, and it's just going to be annoying to fight a Ichimonji Ichibei clan, alright? Now, Yuha, I don't have to say much about Yuha, bro. Yuha gives you infinite dodges, which you're almighty. Then it also gives you the antithesis, which makes Uryu good, so it just makes you more broken. It's just a better version of Uryu. And it also gives you self-heal, it gives you good Ryatsu, infinite Ryatsu, gives you high damage buff. It's just all around a better clan than the Ishida clan. Now, top tier, the Divinity clan, aka Satoru Gojo. Now, the Gojo clan is, I don't know what to say, guys. Like, I don't know what Fresh was thinking making a clan like this in the game. For one, you get infinite flash steps, you get high Ryatsu, you cannot get guard broken. You also get hollow purple that melts HP. You also get domain expansion that stuns your opponent. You also get more reflexes. Like, please, I know that Gojo is Fresh's favorite character, but there's no reason for Gojo to be the best clan in a Bleach game. That is my personal opinion on it. Now, Gojo is just insanity. Now, if you get Gojo, you don't really need to be skilled at the game because like the clan literally just carries you. It just makes you the strongest with no skill needed. You get infinite flash steps, you get high Ryatsu, you get high damage, you get 2 broken moves, domain expansion, and hollow purple, plus you get no guard breaking block. So I don't know what to say. It's just all around just a better ability. But yeah, tell me guys thoughts in the comments below in the tier list. Kenshi sign off. Love y'all and peace.